What up, farm? How you going? So today it is cold. You can tell I've got a beanie on. It's pretty stormy looking. I doubt we'll get anything, but it's very windy, very cold. And right now I'm going to feed some sheep. We haven't had any rain here or any rain of any size since November, really. Or December or November, one of them. So it's very dry. There's not much for the sheep to eat apart from the stubble or straw from last year. So we're having to feed them hay and grain because they're right in the middle of lambing at the moment. So they need to keep up we need to keep their nutrition intake high. Yeah, so some of the hay that we stacked up here back during harvest, we're going to feed that out to, we're going to feed it out to some sheep. So I can tell what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, but wasn't your last video about the countdown to seeding is on? We're about to start seeding? Well, yes. We are still planning to start seeding, but right now we're waiting on fertilizer. We're also waiting for some parts to get everything ready to go. Yes. So this is the life that we live. We always seem to be waiting for either rain or parts. And then, it all just seems to run out of hand sometimes. But anyway, that's alright. We've got other jobs to do while we're waiting. So we're doing them. Here come the sheep. They must be pretty hungry. I reckon this looks like a good spot. Alright, now we've got to cut the strings. Lammy. Oh no! Something very bad has just happened. I looked out the window and I could see this sticking out the top of the bale. I thought, geez, that's funny. It's one of the spears. Oh no! It looks like it's broken before because I think looks like Dad's welded it up here and it's just broken again. Anyway, that's not ideal. So I'm back here at the stack now, and even though that I've only got 2 prongs or 2 forks or spears or whatever you want to call them, it should still be enough to pick up one bale, the one bale that I've got to feed out here. Look at that little lamb. That one's just been born, I reckon. So, as you can see, there's not much feed in this paddock. Like, not much at all. But we're going to move the paddock. We're going to move them from this paddock here into paddock over there. So yeah, we're going to put their bale of hay in that paddock, so hopefully they might be enticed to walk through themselves. Because what we'll do is just open the gates and then they can make their own way through over the course of the next week or so. Here's their new paddock. This paddock's got a bit of stubble from the barley that was in here last year. And it even looks like some barley's starting to grow, which is good for the sheep. They'll be able to eat it. So Dad's just over here and he has just put these minerals in this tray for the sheep to eat. It's just a loose lick and they'll just eat it up. So just the same as a pregnant lady can take pregnancy vitamins while they're pregnant, or while they're breastfeeding as well, sheep need the same. So this is what we give to ours to help them with their lambing.
Mainly it's a calcium magnesium mix, especially for lambing, that's what we use.
And we've found very good results with it in the past, and yeah, so when you find good results, you keep using it. Got the hay bale spread out. The minerals are there next to the trough. So I'll be right to find their new paddock. Rightio, we made it back. Tractor's in the shed. And I can see that Dad is loading up the fencing gear. So I guess that means we're going to strain up a fence.
Correct.
Alright, here's the fence that we've got to fix. And it's very windy, so I'm going to put a time lapse on. So it's horrendously windy out there, so I don't even know if any of the talking would have turned out alright. But anyway, we strained up the barb and now we're going to put in a couple of posts just to solid it up, to make it more solid. As Dad just said, it should stop them from jumping over there. The fence has seen better days and it probably really needs replacing, but doing that little bit of maintenance will probably keep it going for another couple of years. There's the hay that we fed out this morning. Alright, so we've just had some lunch and right now I'm on my way to Bordertown on a parts run, picking up some stuff, and then I'm going to go home and put it all in. Here's our first stop. So I just picked up some new bearings for the disc. Now we're heading to stop number 2. Here we are at stop number 2. So from that shop we got a new overflow bottle for the big tractor and a rechargeable magnetic work light for to go on the air seeder box when we're filling it up at night. Alright, third stop, and some more AgLeader boxes. So this is a transfer kit we're going to put into the big tractor, and then we'll be able to switch the auto steer from the nitro into the big tractor. Alright, so we've got the new overflow bottle for the tractor here, and here's the old one it just got rotten. It's all just perished. Dad poked a hole in it accidentally yesterday. So we'll take that off and put the new one on. There we go, got the new one in. She's looking heaps better than the old one. Right, so we've got our little light charging here. It says that it needs to be fully charged before its first use. So that's 7.5 hours that it's got to charge for. So by the time morning rolls around, I'll be able to give it a go. But anyway, now we're gonna take our AgLeader stuff and open it up and see what we've got. Alright, so big thanks to Grant Yates at Southern Precision. He sent all this up for me. So in my AgLeader video the other day, I said that the kits come with a heap of stuff. Well, I couldn't stress this even anymore. It even comes with an Allen key that fits everything, so that you can do it up and undo it, so you don't have to go through your toolbox. It's just, they've thought of everything. But anyway, we've got the drive thing with the little teeth. The little SteadySteer goes on here, and we're going to put it on. Here we go, got her all on. Just need to put in the anti-rotation bracket now. Alright, so I've been working away running some cables, and I got the receiver or the antenna on the roof, but now it is time to climb aboard the Nitro and get the screen and the SteadySteer module out of here. There we go, there's the steering motor. Here's the screen. Here we go, we're back in the tractor, and there we go, got the steering on. There we go. Alright guys, I'm back. I ran out of daylight last night on the AgLeader install in the 9400, and yeah, I found another cable that I needed that I forgot to grab off the Nitro, and yeah, it turned out to be too short. So where I'd ran all my cables before was not going to work, so I had to move them all again. And that meant that I've ended up with the big spaghetti of cables back here. And I couldn't see what I was doing last night, so I stopped. Anyway, I'm going to tidy all that up, and then we'll hook up the power, and we will go and calibrate it. So, it's actually raining right now. I definitely didn't expect this today. So just got it hooked up to the power, got it turned on, and now I'm just going to go through all the back end setup. Here we go, we got it all in there and ready to go. It's to the point now that I can go and calibrate it, except I am going to go with Dad out north, and we're going to bring another tractor home, which means another trip down the road, but anyway, it's what we've got to do. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back and do some calibration. Cool, it's time to go and calibrate it. Oh, this is the part where it steers itself. So I've got to be above 3 k's an hour. All right, are you ready? Here we go, turning left now. There we go, it says that it's all completed successfully. So now I should be able to get on my line and we should be able to steer. So you can see we're a little bit off, it's wiggling just a little bit, but it's pretty jolly good really, I reckon. Oh no, she's come back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not very far off. When you think about it, 3 centimeters is probably only that much. Like, not even the length of my nose. That's not far off to be, not far to be offline, really. So I'm just doing a pass on pass check. So I came at it from this way, and now I'm going this way, and it's pretty much bang on, running straight down the tracks, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. All right, she's all shut down. It's all calibrated and ready to go. Shortly we'll be hooking onto the air seeder, and we're gonna get into the seeding very soon. But that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thanks to AgLeader for some quality product, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.